In discussing the 5 tone values that you should use when you paint all of your paintings, we'll use this example here to make that a little bit clearer. We see a painting that is purposely reproduced in black and white because we're not talking about color now, we're talking about tones only, tones being varying degrees of light and dark. And if we reduce this picture that you see, this portrait here, into 5 tone values, we get an image such as this. Now, it is simplified greatly. You see, I will point out the 5 tones to you. Here is the dark, the main dark area. This is 1 tone value. The main light area, this very large light gray shape, that's the 2nd tone value. The darker darks that you see here in the eyes and the nostril here, that's the 3rd tone value. And the 4th tone value that we see would be the highlights, such as here on the forehead and on the nose. I have not put in the 5th tone value in this picture, and you can see even without it, even with 4 tones only, 2 lights and 2 darks, that this simplified, extremely simplified picture still gives a convincing image of 3 dimensions. Of course, there is nothing that was done like blending or softening the transitions between darks and lights, and still, it is still a convincing 3-dimensional image. If we simplify the original painting, as you see here, in a different way to the big shapes, we get an image something like this. Now, the tone values here, you can see the big area of light in a very large shape, and the darks have been divided. This is only 2 tone values here that are reduced to very large shapes of light, as I'm outlining here, and dark. So we've started with 2 tone values here. If we went another step darker in the darks and 1 step lighter in the lights to get 4 tone values, we would end up with this image that we see here. I hope this brings out a good example of painting with only 5 tone values. The 5th tone value, of course, is the cast shadow that is not seen here. We will see other examples of it in different tutorials.